Yo, what's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about and breaking down the Chicago Bulls having trade talks with the Portland Trail Blazers, the Miami Heat, and the Philadelphia 76ers regarding Zach LaVine, Damian Lillard, Tyler Hero, and of course James Harden, and much more in today's video. But before I jump into today's video, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Also leave a quick like below today's video. It takes a second and helps me out a lot. And leave your thoughts and opinions below today's video about the Bulls being very active in these trade talks, and especially with what you guys want the Chicago Bulls to do for the rest of this offseason and with Zach LaVine. But nonetheless, let's just jump right into today's video, because as of today and as I'm recording and making this video, the NBA offseason right now is kind of on pause until I'd say James Harden and Damian Lillard pretty much get traded and those situations get, I'd say, figured out. Yeah, there hasn't really been much activity, signings these past few days. It's been pretty dead. I feel like a lot of free agents are kind of just waiting to see what happens with James Harden and Damian Lillard and then go on from there. But nonetheless, there has been so much trade rumors and trade talks surrounding the Chicago Bulls and Zach LaVine. Now, Casey Johnson did put out this article just the other day for NBCSportsChicago.com, and I'm mainly going to be talking about that article and one more article and just some proposed trade ideas later in today's video surrounding Zach LaVine. But nonetheless, before I jump into today's video in this article, let me know what you guys want the Bulls to do with Zach LaVine. Now, just a few weeks or months ago, there was plenty of rumors about how Zach LaVine was just getting annoyed and how he's been upset that his name is constantly in trade rumors, and I understand that situation. I would get annoyed also, but at the end of the day, this Bulls team wasn't good enough last season. They didn't make the NBA playoffs. You know, if you miss out on the NBA playoffs with 3 All-Stars like the Bulls have, the Bulls front office, they have to have every option on the table. They have to be shopping everyone, trying to make this roster better. Now, especially as of late, there's been a lot of Zach LaVine trade rumors and trade talk, and honestly, these rumors and this talk has been going on, like, I'd say honestly before the NBA draft, so I'm sure Zach LaVine is not happy. But nonetheless, in this article, Casey Johnson did put out, obviously he was talking about the Bulls offseason, all the Zach LaVine trade rumors that's pretty much been picking up since the NBA draft. Now, this offseason, AK was asked about, obviously all the Zach LaVine trade rumors and just kind of his standing within the organization and the Chicago Bulls. And AK did say, I think we all were disappointed the way the NBA season ended. Zach was one of the guys who was very disappointed with the way it did end in Miami. He went into the offseason to get better. He's already working out with our player development coach in LA. He's trying to get better. And given that response, it does seem positive. AK really didn't give an answer on if Zach LaVine is going to be with the Chicago Bulls for the long term or how committed they are to Zach LaVine. And with that being said, the Zach LaVine trade chatter isn't going away anytime soon. In fact, league sources have told Casey Johnson that Zach LaVine's name is landed in trade conversations with both the 76ers and the Portland Trail Blazers, who are working with James Harden and Damian Lillard to find their new homes. Now, I've made past videos talking about James Harden and Damian Lillard kind of being linked to the Chicago Bulls. I still feel like that's a long shot, but it's definitely still interesting that this Bulls front office, it's quite clear with how they have approached this offseason that they want to run this roster back, and Zach LaVine's name continues to be connected to these other teams, and it seems like the Bulls are still shopping him, and it looks like the Bulls might even trade him. There's been a lot of talk about that whole situation. Now, right after that, Casey Johnson did say neither of those conversations did gain, I'd say, true traction for now, but the fact that Zach LaVine continues to be discussed in trade talks only underscores the speculation that multiple rival executives have voiced to NBC Sports Chicago during the NBA Draft Combine back in May, and they were just talking about, will Zach LaVine finish his 5-year max contract with the Bulls? Now, back during the NBA draft, there was a lot of talk and speculation centered on the Bulls potentially trading Zach LaVine to move up to the Portland Trail Blazers' number 3 overall draft pick. So it's definitely very interesting, given how this Bulls front office has approached this offseason, that Zach LaVine is being shopped and still in trade rumors and trade conversations. At the end of the day, I think the Bulls would be silly to trade Zach LaVine. I also don't see it being really realistic to say the Bulls do trade Zach LaVine for Damian Lillard or James Harden. I feel like the whole Harden situation just doesn't make sense at all. And let's say the Bulls are interested in Damian Lillard. In my eyes, I would want the Bulls to pair Zach LaVine and Damian Lillard together, not trade trade Zach LaVine for Dame. That just doesn't make sense in my eyes. Now, given the whole Damian Lillard situation, obviously he has requested a trade, and he's been getting a lot of hate on Twitter, and that whole situation really hasn't gone anywhere. It's kind of been ugly. He pretty much only said he wants to be traded to the Miami Heat. Now, I don't have a strong opinion on that. I really don't care. I know some fans are really mad, that he wants to demand a trade to the team that was just in the finals that did lose. But at the end of the day, there's been plenty of rumors about how the Portland Trail Blazers aren't really interested in the Miami Heat's potential package and Tyler Hero. Now, since then, there's also been plenty of talk and rumors about how the Bulls could get into, I'd say, a 3-team trade. Obviously Dame going to the Heat, maybe Tyler Hero and draft picks go into the Bulls, and then Zach LaVine go into the Portland Trail Blazers. And then obviously I feel like the Blazers would also flip Zach for more draft picks. Now, obviously Tyler Hero isn't the same player or even close to the same player as Zach LaVine, I feel like. Now, the 76ers have also been very interested in Zach LaVine. That makes a lot of sense. I feel like Zach LaVine would fit amazing next to Joel Embiid, but I just feel like the Bulls would be silly to trade him to the 76ers. There's also been some speculation and rumors about how the Knicks are once again interested in Zach LaVine, and there's been some rumors about how Zach LaVine's camp doesn't want to get traded to New York. There's been so much talk, so much rumors. Like I did say, there's been plenty of talk on Twitter, and also plenty of fake trade proposals of Zach LaVine going to, I'd say, the Portland Trail Blazers or the Miami Heat, and the Bulls getting Tyler Hero and other young players and draft picks in return. But with how the Bulls front office has went this offseason, I feel like it doesn't make sense to trade Zach LaVine to get someone like Tyler Hero, young players and draft picks. And I'm not sure why the Zach LaVine trade chatter is so, I'd say, popular, and so much articles and rumors and talk is going on right now. It just doesn't make sense. Say the Bulls do trade Zach LaVine, there's been a lot of talk. I just feel like it's very unlikely. If the Bulls do want to move any of the big three to retool this roster, I feel like it has to be DeMar DeRozan. Now, obviously, Zach LaVine has much more trade value in the NBA, but trading DeMar DeRozan changes a lot. Zach LaVine goes to being your number one. Then the Bulls' number one guy in main offense wouldn't really rely around the mid-range jump shot, which, we all know that's not great nowadays, and it's really hard to win, mainly taking mid-range jump shots as a collective team. There's been a lot of talk. In my eyes, I would be very shocked if Zach LaVine does get traded, but it's definitely interesting that these articles and rumors are still coming out, especially for Bulls insider Casey Johnson to write about this and discuss this whole situation. In my eyes, the Bulls would be silly to trade Zach LaVine, and I would be really upset. Definitely leave your thoughts and opinions below today's video, what you guys want the Bulls to do with this situation, and just your guys' thoughts on all the Zach LaVine trade chatter as of late. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Have a good one.